Capricorn. Thank you for joining me for your August 2023 Astro Tarot forecast. My name is Audrey Alison. I'm shuffling the Neo Tarot by Jericho Mandiber. Capricorn, I'm happy to be back. It's good to see your faces. Please watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign for a full dose of the cosmos for the month. We have a full moon on August 1st at 9 degrees of Aquarius. That brings a culmination to your second house of finances, money, confidence, security. There is an awareness here. What needs to be seen for Capricorn? Probably like, hey, where's my money? Where's my money at? There's a time for re-upping in certain things and a time to not. And right now I feel like wherever you are putting your money doesn't really get your subscription following August. It's time to pare down in terms of savings and not be indulgent at the top of the month. There's a time for that, and it's mid-month. From the 1st until the 15th, when the moon is waning from full to new, waning, you are not spending as much. You should hone in on your resources and pare down. On the 16th, there is a new moon at 23 degrees of Leo in your 8th house of shared resources. So your money sectors are hit in this month with closure and then a fresh new start. Capricorn, there is new initiation or intention around how you are investing, and the property that you desire in your life. It's time for some new space for you and a new method of making money or strategizing how to create more for yourself. And before Mercury retrogrades, it would be a good idea to discuss with a financial advisor between August 16th and August 22nd. That's the week where you could meet someone and get a lot handled before Mercury slows down. But there is a new intention for Capricorn about how much they are worth. There's a confidence to this. You might feel a little insecure from the 1st to the 15th as this moon is waning. But come mid-month, there is an assertiveness and a more of a confidence for Capricorns. And you might see the green light here regarding a future and how you can build it for yourself financially. There's also new energy around sex and intimacy in addition to this money energy. But it also has to do with worthiness, believing you deserve the best, are worth the best, and not settling for lower energy that's not equivalent to you. Venus is also retrograde right now, and this planet of love, but also financial support, slowed down at 28 degrees of Leo on July 22nd and continues to be retrograde through September 3rd, goes direct at 12 degrees of Leo and remains in this 8th house through October 8th, supporting you, replenishing you. So there's meant to be a financial analysis, but also the romantic one, analyzing your lovers, your loving relationships, but the more sexual, private, the ones that are deep, that you trust in an intimate way. This is not about 5th house of dating and people that aren't necessarily truly significant at this stage. This really has to do with people that have deeply known you or that you have invested trust in, where you are analyzing love. You could also hear easily from previous lovers during a Venus retrograde. But in addition to that, we have Mercury retrograde on August 23rd, the same day that the sun enters Virgo. And that is exactly where this retrograde occurs, in Virgo, at 21 degrees of Virgo through 8 degrees of Virgo, going direct on September 15th. The sun in Virgo through September 23rd for a full month occurs in your 9th house of foreign travel and education, certification, and the metaphysical, the spiritual. But Mercury's retrograde here, which is not a great time for travel. So there is a push and pull energy to this. The sun wanting you to take action towards all things 9th house, however that applies to you. But then Mercury slowing down to kind of create some non-communicative or not so clear communication. So it's harder for Capricorn to retain a lot of data. You might have to reread things certain amount of times to truly get the information. But nonetheless, you can get things done. It just might be at a slower pace. And if you are traveling, expect those delays in that slower pace of getting to and from places. Give yourself extra time. And in addition to this being in a 9th house travel sector, Mercury is our communication planet, and that does affect technologies and how we communicate and our devices. So expect those types of glitches and cell phone issues, which is not always the best when traveling. Be prepared. Back up what is important data to you prior to August 23rd. And I would avoid legal, getting involved in a legal issue if it's coming from you initiating it in that retrograde. The 9th house of the law is not necessarily supportive for a victory. Jury duty, I would put a big ol' I can't make it that day response and do it again another time, because that is not going to work for you with Mercury retrograde in the 9th house. If you're one of those people that has a jury notice, you would be much better off at another month than this month. Mars, this is excellent energy. Mars on August 27th enters Libra through October 12th. This is your career sector, also your status and title sector. Mars is increase, stamina, where you have your energy and focus, where you are determined, and that is through October 12th in career. So Capricorn is doing what they do best. All things 10th house, where you naturally govern the solar wheel. But this is about your money, your professional life, and your financial securities and the reconfiguration thereof. Watch your tone and anger when it comes to authority figures with Mars in the 10th house, whether that's, getting pulled over. I wouldn't say what you really want to say sometimes. Mars in the 10th house of authority could indicate frustration or agitation or coming across aggressive. So just tone it down in the 10th house. But this is a time to assert yourself towards a boss figure and asking for what you want, only when Mercury's direct though. So that would mean from September 16th through October 12th, Mars can truly support you in your career sector by you taking action towards a status change, a title increase or change, etc. We have 2 full moons this month. So on August 30th, we have a blue moon at 7 degrees of Pisces. Awareness in the 3rd house of siblings, communication, the neighborhood, the vehicle, local travel, community, and what is local and close to you. There's a quiet message for Capricorn in the last 2 days of the month. It's an internal message. It's a psychic message. The full moon, the blue moon in Pisces, which is a very intuitive sector, in a message sector for you, the 3rd house of message, suggests a highly intuitive communication that can come through dreams or that guttural instinct that everyone has. Trust yourself and intuition the last 2 days of August, and even going into a day or two into September, and even slightly before, 2.5 days before that blue moon. Let's see what is here for you in your cards. There might also be an awareness regarding a sibling. Some of you have very distant or harsh relationships, and you're meant to listen and say less. Listen. All you'll need to know is what they tell you. So this is about you hearing them, but absolutely not communicating back in any direct, harsh way in the retrograde. But this gives you clarity to hear what they have to say. It's almost like someone will let you off the hook, or they'll say enough so that you don't require a response. Yeah, there's some shadiness to this too, but I know that you can get through it. Capricorn is pretty solid in staying out of the drama. Let's see what is in your cards, Capricorn. I'm also running a special, just to let you know, if you haven't seen the psychic tarot readings that I put up. If you enter the word 10 in my bookings page at audreyalison.com, you'll receive $25 off your reading. It's in celebration of my 10-year business anniversary. So you can get a discount if you're interested. Okay, Cap, let's see what we got here. Wow, that's what's up. 10th house, 10 of coins. I mean, how Capricorn can you get? I said it's all about money this month. 2nd house, 8th house, 10th house of career. 10 of coins is actually the highest level. It's also property and family and inheritance and investment, and having a strategy around your money and a plan to develop it even more. Yo, didn't I say lovers in this a couple times? In the 8th house of sex and intimacy, and how Venus brings in the lovers from the past. Wow. Some of you had marriages that, oh, look at that person up there. Whoa. These cards are a trip. Okay, so this could be a marriage that had occurred and you're hearing from them. Let's see what else is good here. 6 of Swords, that's that travel card. They're taking a voyage, and usually it's across the pond, going the distance, foreign travel, 9th house. When the sun is in Virgo, you'll be wanting to. A great time for, if you have a week, the perfect week for your trip is September 16th through September 23rd. That's when I would book that. But I also know that you can't always rearrange life around astrology, although I do because I'm obsessed. This indicates you have those travel plans. You're moving forward with them. Let's see what else. Page of coins. I mean, the message of money and making that call to a financial advisor. Wow, this is like, I love this. Let's see. And the 8 of Wands, things developing very quickly in this month. Just because there's a retrograde, it doesn't mean that life has to slow down. You might not function at your fullest. Planets are here for a reason. We do get energy from them. There's a whole ocean that's upside down and gravity exists. I mean, energy is a real thing. Things can move quickly. Just because they're retrograde, I would expect money developments and your travel plans. This really, and these lovers, every single card that I was talking about really came through. That's huge. I love this so much. I wonder if any of these came up in your psychic tarot readings. Maybe I'll be curious to look back at that. I hope this was helpful. I appreciate you. Capricorn, remember the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.